Moving on to solo number 1.
Yeah, so moving on to solo number 1.
Which is your solo.
Yeah, so this is
your first solo.
Still 2024. We went from July. This is now November.
Was it
November? It was November 2nd.
All of it was November.
The con was right after Halloween. And this was, we flew up for this con, and before we flew to KomoriCon every year.
Or we had been.
We had been, but since the cons were back to back, we realized we'd be able to make this one too, because our friend was running, as our friends like created it. And because it's a dark fantasy con, you could do your vending at it too. Mm-hmm. And then, well, because you were vending, it was like, well, that means I do the lip sync by myself.
Refused to leave the table and you were stuck on your own.
Yeah, which is smart. So I think I might have had a different idea. No, I don't remember what the first plan was, but it was like, okay, I'm gonna do something by myself. Mm-hmm. And then,
so I remember you were pretty heavy on, you were choreographing it on your own, and I was not really allowed to watch you practice for a while.
Not until I had it done.
Figured out.
Yeah, because I think I wanted to see if I could do it by myself. Mm-hmm. And then I really liked this song because it's Sidekick from A Very Part of Senior Year, and it's a song that I'm like, I've realized with lip syncs with solos for me, it's a chance to do performances to songs that are not in my vocal range, because it's something I'm like, oh, I'd love to sing this song, but I'd have to like transpose it so many times, and there's not like a reliable like track to do that with, that like it is difficult for me to like perform it vocally, but it is like I'd always wanted to do something with it, and it never really like worked for like, I didn't have an avenue to do anything with it with cosplay, but I'm like, it'd be really fun to do this as a character. Mm-hmm. So I knew I wanted to do it, I think, before I even had the character for it, because at first I was like, I'll just do like a random OC, which I didn't love the idea. A lot of what's cool with this con in particular is because it's a dark fantasy con, a lot of people are doing lip syncs with their OCs, and I think that's really cool. I just didn't have a character, so it just kind of felt like I was just slapping it onto like someone like that didn't actually exist. And then I thought I'd do it as Moxie from Hell of a Boss. But I wasn't super attached to cosplaying him, and I realized the song would also work for Leorio from Hunter x Hunter.
Plus, we had just done Blitz and Stolas the day before, and you were still kind of doing face paint for him then.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do the face paint. And I'm not like, but I love Leorio on that. Like, he's my guy, so I'm like, I can be this character and do the song. Like, it's like, it can be...
Krupka was your guy.
Krupka's my guy. Well, Krupka's me. Leorio's my guy.
I see.
Leorio's my bitch. I know.
I see.
Yeah, I really like that character, and I'm like, I can really ham it up as him too. But the kind of the idea with this was, because it was my first time being by myself, I didn't really feel comfortable doing something super emotional yet, or super like lyrical and metaphorical by myself yet. But I did have several years of like theater being ingrained on me that like, you can't really pull off sexy, but you can pull off funny. So that's kind of what I know it's wrong. I understand that. And it was not like, it was
it's okay. I'm just gonna stare at you until you correct yourself.
I can pull off sexy.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. But as a kid, I should not have been trying to.
Correct.
As a younger person, but that also like, so that there is that was like something I like had been told, but it also kind of was like an avenue when I was younger, and everyone wanted to be sexy and wanted to be hot. People were too scared to be funny, because if you're funny, you're making yourself butt of the joke. But if you're funny, people remember you, and you got like, if once you take that leap of like being able to like make yourself be like what people are laughing at, that opens like a whole new avenue of expression to you. So the whole thing was like, I don't want to look cool. I want to make people laugh. I want this to be, it's just like a very story song, but the whole thing is just being funny. And you ran away from your table for the whole like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then I ran right back because I was coughing so badly.
Izzy watched the table, which was very sweet of her that she missed the lip sync to watch it. Mm-hmm. And you guys and this year you stayed at the table and she got to watch it.
I think we need to start yet another counter, and this one is how many Star Kid songs do we do?
Yes, because I love Star Kid. And this is just one of my favorite songs. Like, this is, I think this is one of the funniest songs ever, and it just happens to be in Harry Potter. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. So, yeah.
Now, speaking of performances, how about we bring up our next contestant onto the stage? Bree Chihaya as Mr. Leorio from Hunter x Hunter.
She's the expert too.
Seems like he knows how to make a deal.
I love Ash though, so it won't hurt me.
Yeah!
Who's Ash? That was Bill Cipher.
Oh, exactly, yeah. This also is the most exhausting song. Our recent one almost was as exhausting, but this was the most exhausting.
I wasn't strong enough to save you from the evil stuff. I wasn't smart like you to do what you do. I know I'm not a leading man, I know I'm not a star, but I know what makes me special is what I feel in my heart. I'm just a sidekick, but I love being at your side.
Yeah, no, the faces I make.
The failed moonwalk really sells it.
Yeah, no, I can't moonwalk, but I can do a bad one.
Song. I was a stupid doofus, but now that's gone. I'm ready for a change, gonna keep on and carry on. I'm just a sidekick, but I love being at your side. I'm always forgotten, always coming second place. I'll never be a frontman, no one can remember my face. If I was in a dinner, I would surely be the less prominent taste. But when I think of how I feel for you and the love I have inside, I forget about all the things I'm not, and my heart swells up with pride. Am I the strongest?
You could really, this is where you could tell who knew the song and who didn't to the audience.
Because it just keeps going.
Yeah. It's like, it's this part, yeah. Just the catch of like.
No, I'm not. Am I the one who you should know? No, I'm not. But am I the one who takes you home? Definitely not. Am I the chosen one? No, I'm not. Am I the prodigal son? No, I'm not. Am I almost done? No, I'm not. But I'm the one who's gonna love you with all of his heart, because that's what I'm not. I'm not a great athlete, I'm a good at art, and I know my weight is not my most impressive part. My arm can barely work and my car won't start, but I know what makes me special is what I feel in my heart. I'm just a sidekick. Yes, I'm just a sidekick. Oh yeah, I'm just a sidekick. But I love
Or you did the slide.
Yeah,
side.
got hurt just because of the carpet part. But so wear knee pads. If you're gonna do anything like sliding or going down, wear knee pads. It took a whole year for me to actually do that. But I wasn't going down hard, it was just the carpet. Also, funny thing with that stage, it was wobbly. And we spent like maybe a couple minutes all kind of jumping back and forth on it to figure out which ones were wobbly, so we knew this is the one I can't do with my crazy thing on. Because that wasn't like, yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, but you guys can like go ahead and feel it out now because you have time to.
I'll say there were only like 4 of you this year.
Yes. So this was the second year of this con's lip sync. The year before there had been three people, and this year, like 2024, there were a grand total of 4 contestants. For 4 prizes, so that was also like that's why, like, I got second place for this one, and I count it as a win, but I also don't count it as a win because of like it was kind of just because it was so small. But I also, like, even with it just being 4 of us, I think if it was a bigger, even if we had more people, we would have still been, like, the 4 who would have won awards, too. Like, it was a weird kind of, everyone in that show had also won, like, other awards. So it was a small concentration of very skilled people, like, not to, like,
with
toot my own horn.
very, very
Yeah, with a completely, because
styles.
before this was Odysseus doing Monster, which was very, like, dramatic, very storytelling, very, like, lyrical, with, like prop work. Then we had an OC with this very, like, kind of ballet-esque, like, very sad, emotional piece. And then we had, like, very high energy, like hip-hop, like, sexy, because it's 18 plus con. K-pop, yeah. K-pop, like, sexy. Because it was 18 plus con, so there kind of was, we were allowed to do 18 plus stuff. This year, I think we were a lot more safe for work than the next year was. But, so 4 very talented acts, 4 very different acts, 4 very talented people. So it was, I think, very difficult for the judges to kind of slot that. And also just, like, it was going to be it was going to be kind of weird no matter what, because there were only 4 of us. But it wasn't like, oh, well, let's only give, like, 1 person a trophy when we have 4 trophies kind of thing.
Especially if they already have the year on them.
Yeah,
Do
so
they?
like, yeah, so
Yeah.
they can't recycle it. And it also was like, well, we showed up, we were there, like, I think the thought process was like, let's give them props for it, because, like,
And that was I had to leave while the judges were deliberating, and, like, right before the halftime show started.
because you were coughing.
Because
right?
I had, like, finished my water bottle, and I started coughing, and I was not stopping, and I was like, God, I'm interrupting everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I, like, ducked out and, like, didn't run, but I was like, at that point, I was like, it would be more disruptive to come back in.
Yeah.
So I just
and you
kind
knew it
of,
was being
like,
recorded, so it was
Yeah.
like, I'll go, like, watch there, and they had a really fun halftime.
I was like, because I knew with Ash and Ray being the ones doing the halftime that there was gonna be some record of it that I'd get to see.
Yeah. I'm proud of this show. I think we made it, like, especially with just being only 4 of us, I think we gave a really, like, fun and diverse show. And the next year we had, I think, 12 people.
Did it go all the way up to 12?
I think we had a lot more. I think we had more than 10. We had a it was a decent amount of, I'll count it later. I'll count it when we actually get to it. So we more than doubled. So that was really nice. So then it was like an actual competition. And I'm like, I say competition, I feel like none of these, while these are technically all competitions, the point is not really to, like, no one approaches it like a competition. And people who do, I think, don't really, like, last in this community. Just because it's nice to win. I think it's nice to be appreciated, but at the same time, like, we show up to perform, we show up to support each other and to, like, make a good show. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I have anything else to say about this. So it was fun. I think I've grown a lot as a performer and as a solo performer since then. It's almost one, like, I wish I could, like, if we had the opportunity to redo stuff, I think even with the same choreography, just with the confidence I have now, I would think about doing it again, but that doesn't mean I'm not happy with how it came out. Mm-hmm. It was a lot. Like, I kind of didn't let myself have any moment to be still, because I just wanted it to keep going. But I think that's kind of what the song is, that it just kind of is, like, it's intense. Mm-hmm. Not intense, but it's just, like, it
doesn't really give you
there's not a
pausing point.
No, because there's always something you want to do with the next thing. I think I took a lot of the whole, like, theater, you play to each corner of the stage, so I, like, had the 3 sections, and that kind of worked. And I did that with all of my solos, but that was, like, something I was conscious of, because this was interesting because it was how do I approach this by myself versus with the 2 of us, because I think it was very different to do it by yourself. Mm-hmm. It's a very different style that you have to do. And then so I did this weekend, and then we turned around and we did Emotional Damage.